have to tell Twitch we're not talk shows and podcasts.
We are so clever with our mouths.
We're just getting started doing our sharing thing. You can do the same while you wait. Rob is making noise, even though you probably can't hear him.
Meow, 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 meow.
He doesn't have his desk mic set up.
Slackatarium.
Hello, Carrie.
Hello.
Hello, Eric.
Oh, James Danowski in the house.
Woohoo, indeed. Hello, Susie Bird. It is the last live from the lair for 2022, but only for 2022 because you're all still out there, so we're gonna keep doing this.
I know I should not leave. That girl has caught me by the collar. It's all what a kiss could mean. It's departure with a promise. My fellow passengers are discontent. The FAA has much to say. It's too much baggage anyway. Throw me out of line and have your way with me and throw me back again. I am no danger after all. What you get for looking out of place and seeming, well, hell, though so excited before dawn. If I look like something other than I am, I can't bitch about delays. Well, I know I should not leave. That girl has caught me with her je ne sais quoi, but I know, wow, well, what one could mean. It's gonna be a long, hard departure. A harder landing, still the fire that has apologies. I can't tell for the racing of my heart. They nearly lynched me on the plane for speaking out of turn. I think I must have muttered something about God. Really, who can blame me now? As the light explodes around, it's what you get for flying late for dawn. And if I look like something other than I am, I can't bitch about delays. Day is coming once again, and people sit in rage. I haven't cared in years, so what they think. Fingers claw upon the box as they try and stretch the time with surgery and perjury and God. I'm so sorry, sweetness, but I booked this years ago, and I'm leaving in the morning for my flight. There's too much on my mind, and now there's someone on my lips. You must be crazy to be ready for my life. Whoa, hey, hey, I hate to be late. Whoa, hey, hey, I hate to be late. Well, I know I need to leave. Guess something caught me by the conscience. Instead of falling 90 where I'm going here. Oh, Christmas won't find Texas and back home. I hear it's snowing. Back the train, those DCs take their toll on me. I swear to you that I won't make a fuss. That beast of steel here concrete. Did you feel the want of it for me? Yeah, I know you felt the heat. I seem like something other than I am. Won't you please excuse the dust and pardon all my mess? Trains, they all like planes. They will let me board regardless of the fireworks exploding in my chest. Now hold me in the station. I'm no danger after all. Yeah, kiss me like it's snowing and they won't let us take off. I'm talking trusting slow and sweet. Well, I won't bitch about delays. Good evening.
So that one goes out to Buzz, who sounds like he's listening to us at whatever altitude, flying from Dulles to Seattle. Technology is cool.
We must live in the future.
Yeah, I thought that would be an appropriate song for the, news of traveling, flying nightmares. Hopefully none of you have been caught up in all the delays and cancellations and weather and whatnot. We're glad you're with us this evening.
Man, for all that, the experience that inspired the writing of that song did cause a ruckus. I did not delay the flight at all. I'm going to turn up a little bit of my guitar on this monitor, I think.
Thanks. And Dougie sounds like he's almost in Houston. Are you on the road too? So
I thought he knew that song was written in Houston. He was mentioning.
Oh, maybe.
No,
Who knows?
No, I think he's out there. I know you've been doing a lot of traveling. I was just watching my friend Daryl Sean playing a little bit before, just sitting there getting the stream set up, and his feed is always right before ours, and just watching him play. He's just an elegant player. And thinking, like, why the hell do I know the people that I know? There's just, like, all these crazy connections in my life. And thinking about, encountering Dougie for the first time, or encountering Susie Bird for the first time, dancing around in Belleville, Illinois. And it's just kind of marvelous. Minnesota.
Vaughn in North Carolina. Hello.
Nice. Vaughn, how you feeling? I feel like last time we saw him, he was like sprawled on the ground.
In a photo.
I was like, oh dear. So I hope recovery is part of your upright recovery is part of your plan.
Yeah. So we've been spoiling you with like all sorts of special guests and like more of the band. But we're not too shabby, right?
I hope not.
Yeah. So, close out the year with a Just Rob and Kristen one.
Everyone else had something to do. Heather was like, I don't want to.
Henry Nam, how you doing? Fabulous guitar player.
Oh, it's flattering when the artists you admire are also tuned in. That's crazy. Scrolling is the best new word for the feeling, beating word into swords beyond F words and meaning. It's demeaning. All this talk of babies and God who faked it in the manger, who saved who was robbed of feeding the temples and starving our minds, keeping us angry and separate and whining, ignoring the truth. It's the American way. I'm trying to live through the end of the day. I don't hate you, I just hurt you. Convenience store shopping on my wallet, get stomach, and for years all my peers moved on with their lives. Get a house, get a spouse in no particular order. Scream, get divorced, get old and get bitter, when I always thought that a chorus was cheating. Say it again and again and again. Well, mayhaps what I said, it could be repeating. Just shut up and move on, move out and quit breeding. I don't hate you, I just hurt. I don't hate you, I just hurt. Terrible sense of the safety within. Pull the handle, eject, because none of us win. And on days like this, I won't even mind. I don't hate you, we're just two of a kind. spinning around with the infinite sky. A dangerous flight from a dangerous guy. You've made your point. And your anger keeps winning, but violent ends come from violent living. I don't think this one is wrapping up happy. Writing it quick, I'm keeping it true. I try to write my songs with positive endings, and I'm singing this one more for me than for you. I don't hate you, I just hurt. 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 A terrible sense of the safety without. Pull the strap tighter so no one gets out. And on days like this, I know it can't work. I don't hate you, but everything hurts. Will, Bill, Shaggy, it's good to see you out there.
Thank you, Chris. I love that song too. That's one of my favorites of yours, dear.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Jillian has an important question. What is that crab/snake thing on your railing? Maybe you just can't see it well enough.
I'll take care of that.
Wait, are you moving the oh, okay, you're going to zoom. That is a plush chest burster and plush face hugger from the James Cameron movie Aliens / Ridley Scott movie Alien. A cuddle bug, yes, exactly. Yeah.
There. I hope did I fuck everything up?
I just found out something interesting. Apparently, Alien and Blade Runner are in the same universe.
And
Soldier, which I'm not as familiar with. But we went down a YouTube rabbit hole of some of the details of the little
things you don't know, dear.
Crossover bits. Yeah.
So yeah, we've been married for a while now, and we've been together for a much longer time than we've been married, which means I'm almost out of new stories to tell her, which means that I have to rely on my rather in-depth knowledge of sci-fi esoterica, which is going to serve me for another couple years, I think, plus or minus her researching everything on her own on the internet. Should keep the relationship plugging right along.
Lisa, our neighbor, is amused. Hey, Lisa.
Well, she's just laughing at you for not knowing Soldier.
Oh, I see. Snowpiercer is a sequel to Willy Wonka. I've heard that, but I haven't explored.
That's interesting. I want to know more.
I had problems with Snowpiercer, so I don't know if I can go back there. This was a request, but we were gonna do it anyway.
I really ought to practice finger picking with finger picks on. I know this is a little late. It's coming on Christmas. They're cutting down trees. They're putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace. I wish I had a river I can skate away on. But it don't snow here, it stays pretty green. I'm gonna make a lot of money, I'm gonna quit this crazy scene. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. And so I wish I had a river so wide I could teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river so wide I could skate away on. And so I made my baby say goodbye. You tried hard to help me and put me at ease. You know you love me so naughty, you left me down on my knees. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. But I'm so hard to handle, I'm selfish and I'm sad. I gonna lost the best woman that I ever had. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. So I wish I had a river so wide I could teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river so wide I could skate away on. And so I made my baby cry. It's coming on Christmas, they're cutting down trees, they're putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace.
Thank you, Brandy. I remember the first time I heard you cover the song 20-some years ago. Still love to hear you perform it.
Brandy, I hope you're doing okay out there. I'm also glad you stopped sending me pictures of your bruises.
Oh.
I hope that's because they're better. Oh, jeez, oh flip. Oh, my friends. Out there, nerd.
World of Pure Imagination. So my string quartet has an arrangement of that. It'd be a fun one to figure out. Yeah. Give us some time on that.
I admire Heather's current ability at sitting down and just like picking up songs. Been really impressed with that. I have this superstitious.
She's got that app.
She's got that app. I have this superstitious fear that for every song that goes into my head, something else drops out, and so I have this fear, like, oh, what's it going to be? Is it going to be one of the songs that I really, really love playing? Is it going to be gone forever because I've learned pure imagination?
Hey, Zero Gravity, good to see you. It was great to see you at New Deal. That was fun. Fun time was had. We like seeing our virtual peeps also in the real world. But if we can't see you, that's okay, because you're here.
I'm always grateful when your icon actually matches your human guise. I really, really don't know what I'm going to do when I encounter some people who have like bizarre icons and I'm going to expect that on their skull. And that's not what is up there.
You can confuse us. It's okay.
We're hoping to make it out to, oh, by the way, dear, we have picked up a bunch of Indiana dates, so we're getting at least that far.
Okay.
And then we've got to plug in we've got something plugged in Erie, and now we got to plug things in St. Louis, which means Virgin Dave has to we've got to plug that together, and we got to decide whether or not we're going to stop in Ohio on the way, stuff like that.
Yeah, so we're going out west a little bit in the late spring, I believe.
Going out to Wilmington in a little bit next month. That Wilmington, not that Wilmington.
I don't even know. I just
Moist,
stuff
wet
shows
Wilmington,
up on the calendar.
Wilmington, North Carolina.
Oh, so we are. Yes.
We're gonna do that.
Yes. So Vaughn, yes.
I hope that works. I think it's gonna work. All right. Focus.
You okay with doing this now? Okay. This is one of the newer Rob songs.
It's gonna involve my glasses, though.
Yeah, man, I gotta get new glasses. Ugh. Getting old.
Kind of sucks. Rowan's gonna come over tomorrow. Maybe we should record this. If you've got any votes as to what song Rowan should come over and record, let me know. Because I don't have a plan yet. And if I don't have a plan, we're going to sit there and watch YouTube videos, and that doesn't get us anywhere. They say, eat the heart for courage. Eat the brains for knowledge. Eat the fingers for their skills. Eat the fists for power. Gotta bite the neck to steal their voice. Gotta worry at their knees. I've been eating chicken wings to fly away from everything. Got an itch to scratch, and I've been rubbing up on trees. No one will touch me where the feathers grow. You scratch the itch and you get the fleas. Gotta bite the face to get the look. Gotta bite the hand that feeds. And I've been eating chicken wings to fly away from everything. I've been waking up at dawn, screaming prophecy. I'm a rare, rare bird, picking feathers from my teeth. Yeah. I've been sharpening my appetite. I've been sharpening my teeth. I've dullened my sense of taste, but it doesn't dull my need. I've been chasing every shadow. I've been chasing the neighbor's pets, just to spice up all these chicken wings and fly away from everything. Everything I chew and everything I eat gets sewn across the eyes and nailed to the meat. I've been throwing up the bones, they lie stinking at my feet. And I've been eating chicken wings and I'm becoming what I eat. Yeah. I've been waking up at dawn, screaming at the sun. Yeah, I'm a rare, rare bird. I bet I'm not the only one. I've been waking up at dawn. I've been screaming prophecy. I'm a rare, rare bird, picking feathers from my teeth. I'm a rare, rare bird. I'm picking feathers from my teeth. So, That should mean that over the course of the year and a half since I've written that song, I've never played it the same way twice. Kristen Jones, you are welcome to go back through all the recordings and choose the one that you were like, that one's the one. That's the right one.
Yeah, yeah.
But I still maintain that's good for you.
So we do have some requests coming in.
You just guide me, dear.
Yeah. Okay. Lucen is later. We'll be doing that one. We have requests for Crazy and Protest Song, which are in the drop D realm. I don't know if you want to continue in the standard realm or go to drop D now. Okay. We'll go there.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I hear you got a cause again. Skip school and act the part. Max, you're cut out on red paint, cigarettes, and wound up and wounded. Your voice will be hoarse by noon. Yeah, your face will be high by 3. I'm sure your noise will be heard 5 by 5 by 5. If they don't, I don't have it. I can look it up. I'm a terrible Rob. I know.
It's okay. We sprang it on you. You know.
I thought it was a good idea, and it was a bad idea. All right.
There's been a lot going on in the brain meets.
Oh man, I thought I had it.
Lyrics get crowded out, but we've got a website that tells us what our lyrics are. So
I've just got a very slow tablet.
All right, so we'll come back to that. I see Carol Wise is tuned in. Hello, Carol. Carol is going to be our very special guest in the Lair in person. I think the second Wednesday in January, she's going to be coming through here. She's based in Maine, but we'll be making appearances here, and I believe at Rob's open mic the night before, the Tuesday. So, yay, don't miss that.
Oh,
something's talking to you.
I swear, if ain't one thing, it's another.
All right. We're clicking on Protest Song.
What I meant to say was, oh, I'm so sorry. I hear you got a cause again. To skip school and act the part. And back to your head on red paint and cigarettes and wound up and wounded. Your voice will be hoarse by noon. Yeah, your friends will be high by 3. I'm sure your noise will be heard 5 by 5 by 5. What was I ever gonna be? If you're satisfied, you're stupid. And what was ever gonna please me now? If you're angry, you're not listening. And how was I ever born between the signs? My God is midichlorians now. Extinct, divisible by me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I hear that you're pissed again. I heard it from a friend of a friend who read it in your journal. Angry when it's red, you're angry when it's not. You're fighting with this war, and I'm so sorry that you're out, my friend. I'm trying to be kind. what was I ever gonna be? If you're satisfied, you're stupid. And what was ever gonna please me now? If you're angry, you're not listening. And how was I ever born between the signs? We'll give peace a chance now. It's indivisible by me. And if they don't buy what you are selling now, don't come crying back to me. Well, I said songs should be true from the get-go. What you are selling now, it's girl power and rage. And you're a child from the suburbs, crying cause things don't go your way. Hey, yeah, you're just crying cause things don't go your way. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just get a bit stressed. Drinking didn't solve it. I'm too old for pot, and coffee makes me crazy, but there's something to be said for that. I don't care what you've been selling. I don't care what you sought. I don't care what you've been bringing me. I don't care what you have sought outside. There's something beautiful. Outside there's something kind. But have I gotten what I'm doing here in the midst of all your yelling? So despite my love for RPGs, despite my love for you, I'm simply sick of all these games that we are playing. What was I ever gonna be? If you're satisfied, you're stupid. And what was ever gonna please me now? If you're angry, you're not listening. And how was I ever born between the signs? Child left behind now. X just ain't divisible by me. X just ain't divisible by me. X just ain't divisible by me. Hoya, hoya, hoya.
Did it.
No problem. Who was that request from? Who threw that at me?
Oh, that was Eric.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes, Rob is in his 90s. Didn't the lyric used to be too scared for pot, though?
Yeah. No,
Changed
but
it.
there's a guy named Dave. Not Benham, not Eisner,
We know many Daves.
not Kalazar. I'm totally spacing on his last name. Anyways, there's the Dave who was a regular at my open mic, and he talked a lot about, and he's probably about 10, 12 years older than me, and he talks a lot about how much pot he's doing at any given time, and it's the right choice for him. It seems to be the right choice for him. But I switched the lyric to tease him. Because I'm contrary.
Yep. So some of you know I went to Oberlin College. The joke about Oberlin is how many Oberlin students does it take to screw in a light bulb? 3. 1 to screw it in, and 2 to figure out how to get high off the old one.
Dude. Huh.
Hi, Mom. No. You know, it's both a music school, a very liberal arts school, and it's in the middle of Ohio.
I was
So
okay. I thought you're like, and it's chemistry school. Yeah, it's not something I've ever experienced.
and you went to art school,
And I went to art
but
school.
you know.
I went to art school. So I got high off paint fumes generally. I want this a little bit bigger. Can I do that?
Oh,
Can I do that? No,
nope.
not a clue.
Nope.
So I'm hoping that the beginning of next year is going to go stellar. And one of the first things I'm going to do, I'm going to jump back on writing off items and buy myself a tablet or a something, because this is just silly. Jeffrey. Oh, it's good to see your name in the
Hey,
comments,
Jeff.
man. Well, now I got to go out to Columbia.
Well, they're going to legalize it here at some point.
Well, no, I meant to go visit
Okay,
Jeff.
to hang out with Jeff. Yeah.
And Steve Wilson, we're gonna have to bug you because we're hoping you have a spare couch still.
We'll talk.
I need a woman with a heart like secretariat to outrun my lonesome ways. I'm gonna take this extra rib I got, I'm gonna bury it down in the dust she does not raise. Dust she does not raise. I need a woman with eyes like rodents to see the form caught within the stone. I'm gonna take this bronze star heart I got, I'm gonna melt it down, or wait for love to cast into bone. 'Cause I am the blue-eyed son of a hurricane. I spin you so sweetly round and round and round. But be careful, you know Atlanta never looked the same after she burned to the ground. After she burned down. I need a woman with a heel like Achilles, so I know there's always one way I can win. Love is cautious, love is blind. I know what they really say. Love is a catalog of deadly sins. I need a woman with a chin like old Joe Frazier's to step inside when I am swaying at the wind. It's you and I will take the gloves off, darling. I'll show you exactly where I've been. I am the blue-eyed son of a hurricane. I spin you so sweetly round and round and round. But be careful, you know Atlanta never looked the same after she burned to the ground. After she burned down. After she burned down. After she burned down. After she burned down, down, down. guns like John Henry's, strong enough to break that rock down into sand. And when we die, we'll lay down hand in hand with our hammers in our hands. I need a woman with a heart like Secretariat to outrun my lonesome ways. I'm gonna take this extra rib I got, I'm gonna bury it down in the dust she does not raise. 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 I need a woman. And I need a woman. And I need a woman. And I need a woman like I need a hole in my head. Thank you for bearing with me. I just really enjoy playing that song.
That's fine. The set list is only an idea. That's a Jeffrey Foucault song called Secretariat. Oh man, remember that show we went to at that place that's closed now, where he played in Colombia?
Yeah, that was such a great show.
What was that place called?
The Soundry.
Yeah, the Soundry in Colombia. Fabulous venue that we were hoping to play, and then it closed. Very sad. It is rare because we're so judgmental about sound that we have like no complaints with sound at a venue, and
That place was amazing.
that it was amazing. And and Jeffrey was quite good as well, but special good sound. Yep. So where you going? What you doing? What you thinking?
I'm gonna press this one. I'm gonna press this one.
He's pressing things with his foot.
I like it. I like it. I'm gonna do this. Once upon a time, it all worked out the ocean's way. The ocean's rising, more space to swim. Fall right in, it'll keep you fit. The ocean's rising, hey. One last time. I say it's fine. Once upon a time, he didn't have to hide, so he built a wall. The ocean's rising, brick by brick, hand over hand and fist by fist. The ocean's rising, hey, one last time. I'd say it's fine. Hey, one last time. I'd say it's fine. This hill was mine, but the gates left open. The ocean's rising. Go to sleep, my little one. That crash you heard is the ocean rising. Hey, one last time. I say it's fine. Hey, one last time. I say it's fine. One last time. I'd say it's fine. Hey, one last time. I'd say it's fine. Fall asleep, my little one, but don't dream big. Get married young, but don't have kids. Look both ways, but not ahead. There's no time to waste like your parents had. Hey, go one last time. I say it's fine. Hey, one last time. I say it's fine. The rips in my jeans got caught on my buttons. Mm-hmm. I totally didn't mean to just mean the Martian noise. That's what my feet were saying. I got my feet a little tangled in the thing.
Yep. And it's fun not to have to wear shoes, you know, when you're playing at home, but it has hazards. Yep. That is a newer song called Once Upon a Time. It's still finding its home.
Those of you who've been tuned in for a long time realize, like, some of these songs, they've been with us for a long time, and we still call them new because they're still finding their footing somehow. And I think it's because they haven't really evolved in the full band format yet. And that's when they finally find their home. And so that one especially, Sharif is doing this thing, and I find it very unnerving when it's not there. And yet it's so much fun to play, and yet I'm so scared to play it. I'm scared to play it. I'm scared of that song.
Yes. So we have a request that is the song before that. one. If we wanted to play a chipper song.
Yeah, we can do that. Look at this. My feet are just getting caught on stuff. Oh, that's terrible. If you would like to tip us generously, paypal.me/ilyAIMY or Venmo at ilyAIMY. I'll buy new pants. Nah, I'll just buy some duct tape and tape them together things. No, why are we even wearing pants for these things? Just angle the camera a little bit higher.
It's true.
I mean, it's cold today, but there are definitely days when... I think 2023 is going to be the day, or going to be the year, when I come to terms with lack of pants.
I don't know. I really like Deborah, and Deborah just wouldn't be with us anymore if you didn't wear pants.
Deborah and her anti-leg stance.
Yeah. Hydrate. Those of you with instruments, are you keeping them humidified? It's important. It's very dry out there.
Luthiers near you hope that you are not, because they make a lot of money
they're all
off
like
repairing
way
your cracks.
backed up right now. They don't want to repair your thing. They've got work. I mean, they'll do it. It'll just take months.
I think these strings are on their last legs.
Nice. Doug has his, I'm guessing, humidifier right next to him in his tractor. That was also a request.
Oh!
But that was also a
Yeah,
request,
okay,
yes. These are all for Eric. Thank you.
When no one thinks you're a good find, my friends think that you're from hell. But I can't say you're a bad find, though you're probably from hell. And we all think you're crazy, and yeah, you love to tell me so. But I can't say that's a bad thing. My friends think I'm crazy too. I hear you had a hard day. You give all you got to give, not everybody sees. You're crazy as a good thing. Well, I hear that you're too young, but I know it's also said. Well, I act too young, no attention span. I can't sit still and can't behave. Well, I'm angsty and I'm frightened. I give all I got to give, and I leave nothing in reserve for this life I'm supposed to live. My dad scared that out of me. And I hear you had a hard day. Not everybody sees you're crazy as a good thing. Get a nice house, or with a nice yard, and a nice fence, they say. Well, good job. Well, good try. Well, good dog. No, not everybody sees you're crazy as a good thing. Crazy.
The other chipper song.
Oh, you're so crazy. The other chipper song you said.
Well,
That one?
oh, I mean, we could do that.
Is that the right tuning? I mean,
No.
I know it's not in tune.
No.
No. Here?
Yeah.
maybe I'll tune to that.
We're having fun with the set list. You're welcome, Eric. Thank you for requesting stuff. We're here for you guys. You guys keep us going. Y'alls. Thank you for being here weekly and whenever you can tune in. I think we're going to try...
Sorry. I'm back. It's okay. I'm feeling really mushy. I'm really inside my head tonight. And I'm feeling mushy and sort of depressed and sort of hyper and sort of all these different things. And I know why.
Because I didn't feed you?
No,
Yeah?
nothing to do with that. It's sort of almost the opposite. It's because I drank all your coffee this morning.
Yeah,
I feel
you
really
did.
bad about that. I chose a larger mug than normal, which left little coffee for Kristen Jones, and I didn't notice that. And so she came down kind of blah, 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 as I was at the computer being like, yeah, okay, this is great. Everything's fine. I was responding to things and checking time codes on whatchamacallits and downloading videos and doing the thing and the stuff. And I was AI generating cats. And Kristen's like, I need coffee. And I think that sort of has put my entire emotional state into sort of this high gear all day today.
Too much coffee?
More specifically, some of your coffee.
Oh, okay.
It's stolen coffee. It is the spirit of stolen coffee.
You know,
that is
more
vibrating.
coffee can be perpetrated.
I offered. And you
I
were
know.
like,
I just feel like
it.
it.
I mean, and maybe I should never trust what you say when you're not caffeinated. And I should just be like, oh, no, go ahead.
Mostly it's like I shouldn't need more coffee than most of a small mug.
Oh, this small mug is so sad. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry.
I still love you.
But don't do it again.
No, it's when we run out of beans. That's the scary thing. But we have extra Christmas beans now, so it's okay.
No.
Nope.
I don't know how Rowan keeps track of all his different tunings. I mean, like, I only use 2 tunings and I can't keep track of them. Good Lord.
Oh, yeah. Fix that.
Said I was watching Daryl Shawn earlier. I don't think he had to tune once. His guitar was very well behaved. And it was made out of wood and shit.
Well, there's tunings and capo positions.
He used capos.
Yeah. We have a spreadsheet.
And he played a bunch of
for
Beatles
reference.
songs. And I feel like you're not supposed to say Beatles near wood guitars because they find it boring. Because Beatles bore into wood.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Boring.
I'm appreciating the comments.
It's sweetness. Oh damn, I think you're up again. That flutter pulse notes consciousness. I guess I'll just have to goodnight kiss again. Oh damn. It's sweetness. Tilt your head up again for this, you know. It's not something you're gonna wanna miss out on. Yeah, one more kiss and no one's gonna miss that grin. Which means that you are slipping now. Look at the clock, shows it's gone 5 o'clock somehow. And I don't know where the time goes. found this gift for you today. I spent almost all day yesterday. I was searching through the lost and found. I had it in my pocket here. Oh damn, I must have left it back there. Well, you know, it'll always come around again. Whoa, damn. The edge of a snore, small sounds remaining dreams. I hold you with the lightest touch, but I always seem to wake you up. Oh damn. My wingtip touched your shoulder. I thought we always nestled peaceably. Like feather touching her hair. I said it's wing sweat versus wing sweep. I wonder if we'll ever sleep again. Parks his car outside the window like he always does. I don't think he knows its shiny side makes my whole room glow. Every morning, dawn just hit, a minute's passed, and my whole room is on fire. Damn. Whoa, damn. Whoa, damn. Whoa, damn. It's angry sweetness. It's angry sweetness. Hey, sweetness. It's angry sweetness.
I wanted to do that one. This year saw the resurgence of that very old song.
Did it?
Yeah. I mean, I think we've done it. You and Heather might have done it for like 2 years ago anniversary stream, but I like the song. We played that for our friend's wedding that we played this year.
Honey Badger's got it.
I think everyone got it.
Boring!
They just have moved on.
They were too tired to type groan yet again. Oh my God, why? Honey Badgers. My brain just locked up. I just have a lot to say.
Okay.
The Honey Badgers. Thank you very, very much for tossing that gig our direction. I'm very, very, very so glad that we said no, because holy crap, I think it was like 8 degrees and we watched as all of our neighbors' lawn stuff like just pummeled down the street like galloping like giraffes that were on amphetamines, like their eyes flashing but not eyes. It was just Santas and tents and hammocks. And if we'd been outside playing in that, we would have died. So, we all made good choices.
But hopefully they'll remember us for when the weather's better.
Yeah, I hope so. So we're ilyAIMY from Baltimore, Maryland. If you just happen to stumble across us and have no idea what you're watching, my name is Rob. This is my wife, Kristen. We are broadcasting live from a basement in Baltimore City, in Maryland. Got asked once, long ago, if our area was obsessed with wizards because they thought I was telling them I was from Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm not. Baltimore, Maryland. Yeah, we're so glad we didn't take it. It was a discussion with the band, and I was I was feeling really like, oh man, this probably would be our last chance to play out for the year 2022. I mean, we're giving this thing up. It sounds like it's probably a pretty beautiful setting, and honey badgers are always playing beautiful places. I don't have a nice dress to wear, but I can figure it out. And holy crap, I'm glad we said no.
I reminded him of the gig we did last year when it was like 40 degrees, where we said never again, never again.
I'm bad about never agains. Because never agains so quickly become, was it that bad? Yeah. We should do that one more time. What's Peter Jackson's movie? Meet the Feebles.
Oh, God.
Never again. I never agained that movie several times.
Yeah, but that one, like, you sometimes have to tell people about it and introduce them to it so they can also say never again. And you're like, oh, God, why did I do this to
I think I've done that to about 8 people.
Yeah,
and I think
I've done it to...
Each time I think it's 15 or maybe it's 23 nowadays because of inflation, 23 minutes in hell. And so 23 times 8 is 160 plus 24, 184 minutes in hell. It doesn't sound that bad. It's actually approximately the same length as the movie. I'm twice, but... I'm not telling any of you to go out and watch Meet the Feebles by Peter Jackson. But if you do, I didn't tell you that, so I don't get the extra 23 minutes in hell. We could come up to tropical Maine, but you're coming down here, so there's no reason to go up to tropical Maine. We're fine. The snow came fast after all the lies and tired skies. She sent poetry and ice, and all the while it blocks the roads and drives me crazy. Not fast enough. Sit and slip and skid and slide and taste me in your mouth. Don't think too much. It'll drive you crazy. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. The snow will snap and vanish and sleet upon the flame. You'll know we're reflex and we're passion, though we're trying to stay away. And how much will all this burn me? When you're tired of your games, you drive me crazy. So lay down all your arms and show those marks upon your back. Lay down, cross your arms and hide your scars from me and laugh. We're shoving static at each other. We're mutilating facts, but the weather looks so good when you pass. Wait, just wait, and keep your home from me. 'Cause I'd burn it down for the noise and all its beauty, just to see if you're beautiful when angry. I think you are. Give me time. I'll be leaving in the sun when the roads are clear. It's so easy to pretend I never feared you. And I'll lie and say we're fine. Give me space. It's not a complicated question. I'm down to money in this engine, and dreams upon your fire. Let it burn. Let them say it's crazy. Wait, please wait and leave your home with me. We'll burn it down for the noise and all its beauty. Burn it down, 'cause you're beautiful when angry, I think you are. But I'll drive you crazy. Hey, please wait and leave your home for me. We'll burn it down for the noise and all its beauty. Burn it down, 'cause you're beautiful when angry, I think you are. Such a sad love deep in your eyes, a kind of pale jewel, open and closed within your eyes. I'll place the skies inside your eyes. There's such a fooled heart beating so fast in search of new dreams, love that will last within your heart. Place the moon within your heart. But as the pain sweeps through, it makes no sense to you. Every thrill is gone, it wasn't too much fun at all. But I'll be there for you as the world falls down. As the world falls down, falling in love. Pain sweeps through, it makes no sense to you. Every thrill is gone, it wasn't too much fun at all. But I'll be there for you as the world falls down, down, as the world falls down. I'm falling in love. I spin you mornings of gold and Valentine evenings, though we're strangers till now. I'm leading the path between the stars. I'll leave my love between the stars. Pain sweeps through, it makes no sense to you. Every thrill is gone, it wasn't too much fun at all. But I'll be there for you as the world falls down, down. It makes no sense at all. Falling in love as the world falls down, down, as the world falls down. Falling in love. Why are you looking at me funny?
Sorry, my mood was a bit ruined by one of your AI cat creations coming up on the monitor.
You mean
It's a particularly awful one. Should we share with the audience?
I mean, sure. I'll go grab that.
Yeah, these AI art creators are a little. Oh, I thought you were just gonna turn the camera over to it. No. Probably won't. Yeah. These AI art generators are a little controversial, but they certainly are weird and fun to play around with. And yeah, there's been some interesting creations, and they just come up on the screen, and this one was particularly disturbing. Well, maybe while you're getting there, no, I don't want to break into the year in review before. Oh, yep.
Don't mind me.
Wait, hold on. I gotta find something. Okay. Sorry.
So yeah, that's what I was looking at the end of that sweet David Bowie cover. What are you doing? What are you? Thank you. He turned it off.
Sorry. You're so delicate. I saw it come up and I was like, oh, that's not one of the nice ones.
It is new age.
Were you going to
scary
show some of these other like
I don't know,
pictures?
maybe, yeah, like what is time? What even is time? Do we care about the passing of another year? But I thought...
my brain is definitely not in that place of like acknowledging that New Year's Eve is Saturday.
Yeah, well, we don't have any plans. We don't have a gig this year.
I know, it's weird. We left the date open. I was totally assuming that Kristen was going to pick up a gig and I'd be stuck home alone,
Nope.
Feeding the cat and making weird ass stuff on my computer or playing BattleTech. Either one, I'm not sure. But I like this. You took the microphone off the stand. That's really hot.
Well, I know, so I can.
I know,
be
well, I know why
with-
you did it.
with-
I just,
yeah,
it's cool when you do it.
So yeah, stuff we did this year. Well, I mean, since this is a live stream, we have been doing the live streams all this year, and yeah, what I really enjoyed, especially, was having many guests join us and collaborate and
We had
do
some really good ones.
do cool things.
We have. I mean, they're all good ones.
The first one was actually not guests here, but Heather was out in Reno.
Was this year?
Yeah, that was
Holy
January this right? I'm telling you, last winter was like 3 years ago, And then September was like 3 weeks ago.
That's upsetting and weird.
So yeah, she was out with her producer, Joel Ackerson, who's part of the Novelists, which played on her Message in the Mess CD, and with, oh my God, my brain is not working. This is terrible. And Justin McMahon. So that was a cool, 2-location live stream. And then we had many in-person guests. We started with the Honey Badgers, which we mentioned before. They were over in the Book Nook. They came down from Delaware. The live stream we did with Chris and Joylene, The Honest Mistakes, was super awesome, celebrating Chris's birthday and just being all musical beings again. We had repeat guests. We had Seth Keibel twice, and the second time we also had Prince's Butthole along upstaging Seth. And of course, just a couple weeks ago, we had our friends Mark H. Rooney and Kristen and Kota, another amazing sax player. Oh, why is my computer not charging? Hold on, I'm gonna take care of that. Because I didn't plug in the other end, Kristen. Okay, you talk. Oh, okay, you can do that. What else? We played a bunch at Seven Locks in Rockville. We're going to be back there at the end of January. That's been a really fun, we sort of do what we want brewery gig hangout. We played a bunch at Little Market Cafe in Ellicott City, which has been a great outdoor stage. Also where we can do what we want.
We played there for New Year's
Eve.
Okay, so that was last year. But that's nuts because it was 70 degrees, and so she invited us to come play New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
It's going to be 70 degrees again on New Year's Eve, but it's going to be raining. So.
So yeah, what else? Oh, we played a couple times at the Refuge in Woodstock, Maryland, including for Halloween show where we all dressed up in fuzzy onesies, and that was full band. That was awesome. Oh, except for Sharif was Doctor Strange.
Wasn't fuzzy.
No. But Sharif
fine.
can
It
do
was
what
fine.
he wants. Yeah.
And well, no, he didn't dress in a fuzzy onesie, so he undermined the entire band grouping of fuzziness, and then he complained about being cold the whole time.
Right. Right. We played, let's see, in April, the first house concert we had done since, I don't know, 2019 or
I can't
2020.
believe that was this year.
That was this year.
I ran across her.
Yep.
She came out to something recently, and I was like, hey, I know you. And she's like, yeah, you played my house concert. And there was this sort of back and forth. And I think I said, oh, man, I know you said only once every couple years, but it must be coming up again. Let me know if you're ready to...
Yeah, but man, we just love doing house concerts, and that's one thing that's really been hit by the pandemic, because it's like, I maybe don't want a bunch of people coming over to my house and cramming in the living room. But people are figuring out ways to make it happen in a good fashion. We had an opening act at that house concert whose name I can't remember, sadly, but we played at Blues Alley. That might, if I had to pick a favorite show this year, I don't know. It might have been that one.
It was a cool show.
It was a great, legendary venue.
Legendary.
The sound was great. We played well. You should have been there.
Yeah, because the video, not so much.
Yeah. Yep. We did a little bit of traveling. We headed up to Philadelphia area to play the Lansdowne Folk Club. That was a great folk club audience.
My brain, I'm so glad you did this. My brain is like not capable of dealing with the fact that this was all this year.
Yeah. Like I'm telling you, up until this fall, like then time started passing really quickly, but before that it was like, oh. We got up to Delaware a couple times, played at the Mount Cuba Botanical Gardens. We got all pretty. We headed up to Massachusetts. We played a series in Bridgewater, which was quite fun, quite enjoyable. And then I didn't get a picture on the stage, but we played, at the Burren with our friend Tom Bianchi, who we've known for many, many years. Took that photo backstage. We played at Carnegie Hall. you know, the other Carnegie Hall in Pittsburgh.
Still looks pretty impressive
Yeah.
if you don't know.
Yeah. That was the
That's where all the reverb comes from. All the reverb that you hear in all of our pedals and everyone else's pedals and in all digital surroundings, all of that is bottled right there, and they export it out to our pedals. It's amazing. All the reverb lives there.
Yeah, that was the Haunted Museum After Dark for the Carnegie Museum of Natural History, which this is attached to. Super fun gig. Not a gig per se, but we did head up to the NERFA conference in New Jersey, packed ourselves into little hotel rooms and played with people. It was a performance. We did perform.
I need to pause you here.
Yeah.
Irene, let us know what kind of fuzzy onesie you're wearing. If it's just, there's nothing just about it, but if it's just a fuzzy onesie, or if it's like a fuzzy Stitch onesie, or is it a dragon or a unicorn, I need to know more. Okay, sorry, go back.
No,
Kristen?
I've totally been wearing my Yoda onesie around the house. I will probably put it on when we're done here. Yeah, just a few more. This was Ellicott City Spring Fest. We also that same day played at Monument City Brewing in Baltimore, which was an awesome festival until the generator failed 30 seconds into our first song.
Yeah, that's pretty special.
Very unfortunate, but we had fun. We did a parking lot jam in the meantime until they figured out. Speaking of just cool places that music takes us to, man, the performance at this one was nothing to write home about, but we played this fall festival at a farm out near Frederick that had fun,
Sunflower
bouncy
Farm, right?
things.
Does it Sunflower Farm?
Sunflower, yeah. We did the Frederick Carroll Creek thing with the full band. I think that was probably our largest attended
1100?
gig of the year. They're not there in this photo, but eventually all this huge area filled in.
Alive at 5.
Yeah. Yep. We did the Baltimore Sidewalk Serenades again, which was super fun.
I love that back to back because that was probably an audience of 11, if that, and the one before that is 1100, and that's just fun.
Yep. And new to us, we played the American Legion in Wheaton, which has this great room for live music where people sit there and
My video for that?
no, and we're gonna be there January 13th again. But Rob apparently has a video, a little promo thing, perhaps. Bum, 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 bum.
Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. ilyAIMY.
Friday the 13th. Wheaton. Friday the 13th. ilyAIMY. Wheaton. Not Will Wheaton. Come to the show. Come to the show. ilyAIMY.
Thank you.
When did you do that? I don't know what he gets up to in the basement. Oh my God. So yeah, lots fun gigs. We got back out in the world again. We were hoping to release some of our own music this year. That's getting pushed back a little bit, but we did put out a collaborative project, Chords of Courage, which if you have not gotten yet, you can get on Bandcamp. And all the proceeds for that go to the Chords of Courage organization, which does songwriting workshops and a competition for high school students. These are all their songs that we arranged and performed.
We raised $1,300 for them.
Nice. So you can add to that. We just keep sending them money as stuff comes in. Anyway, that's enough out of me. I don't know. We just wanted to take a little recap of the year. Oh yeah. Okay, let's play some songs.
My grandfather told me about his boat. He might have said shit, I don't really know. He said he ran up to the front as the planes roared in. He might have said back, I don't really know. My grandmother told me about running away. She might have said towards, I don't really know. But the planes roared in, the planes roared on. They only dropped paper, but she never came home. But who can you blame when the world goes to hell? It was non-stop at supper, she never shut up. Like if she left space, she'd remember the town where we grew up too fast. And I grew up even faster in the dead of the night, never making a sound. Lips pressed tight and hands pressed tighter. Thrum of a bomber, the buzz of a fighter. Stumbling with nothing, they carried my uncle. It wasn't really fair, but it sure was something. But who can you blame when the world goes to hell? Since I never broke down, never bend unless I do. Since I never broke, I'll never break unless I do. Since I never lied, you know I will always be true. And I will never die until I do. Dinner was tense on the 4th of July. I've learned what it means when my dad turns away and my grandfather flinched in the rocket's red glare like there was something in the air I just couldn't smell. We slowly went deaf, we slowly went blind in my grandparents' house with their overstocked shelves. Tossed out his story, we tossed out his crimes. We threw it all out like it didn't mean something. Who can you blame when the world goes to hell? Who can you blame when the world goes to hell? Who can you blame when the world goes to hell? If you spend your life running, you got only yourself. I'm stupid proud of that song.
That's a good song.
Thank you. Hey, Lacey. Good to hear from you. I hope that you have triumphed against whoever you were fighting with on the phone. I know you kept getting transferred back to your nemesis. I hope that you sent her the phone spiders and the heebie-jeebies, and that you vanquished her, and that you're triumphant and wearing rainbows and surrounded by kittens, because that is how I visualize you at all times. Like, I actually, like you had mentioned a little while ago that you had let laundry build up, and that you were kind of alarmed by how much more space, but also how much colder your apartment was once you cleaned up all the laundry. And I imagine your laundry being a thing, like I said, of rainbows and bright colors and beautiful things, and just like, oh, you would probably beautify any space just by going, throwing your crap around. And that's okay. I don't know that I've ever known anyone to have such a exquisitely complete visual aesthetic, with the exception of Will Schaff, and he is the absolute polar opposite of your own visual aesthetic. I'm kind of actually interested in that new spectrum that I've just created. That is my new spectrum of visual aesthetic in life. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Where do we go from here? Yeah, we could go there.
Gay Pajamas is my Lacey Anthony cover band. We are Gay Pajamas.
They can open for gay baseball.
Yeah, I can play together. It'll be all right. Spend my days with a woman unkind. She smoked all my stuff and drank all my wine. I made up my mind to make a new start. I'm going to California with an aching in my heart. And someone told me there's a woman out there with love in her eyes and flowers in her hair. I took my chances on a big jet plane. Never let them tell you that they're all the same. On the hill in my Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Sorry, I was caught by the idea of all the airlines being the same right now, and like how everyone is really unhappy with Southwest, and this is like really bad. Got distracted.
Do you want to stand now?
Mountains of the canyons are determined and shake. The children of the sun begin to wake. Yeah. All right now.
Seems like the breath of the
God's got a punch on the nose and it started to flow. I might be sinking.
Throw me a light
If I reach it in time, I'll meet you up there where the path runs straight and high.
Man, I knew I should have saved the photo recap. It was going to be for the string break.
Oh,
But-
I forced you
but-
into it the wrong time.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Oh,
you didn't
I'm
force.
sorry.
I was optimistic. You don't usually break a string in that song.
Yeah, that sounds kind of alarming.
Wah, 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 wah. Yep. Well, let's play a baritone song.
Guess they can hear that next year. Sorry, I broke a string. I never know how that translates. Like, I guess it depends. It really depends on what you're watching on, like, or whether or not things just go to hell and there's no discernible reason because you don't have the resolution to see the string go to hell. It's one of the reasons why I try to pull it out and make it clear, but that one didn't scrape when it came out because normally there's a nice clear, and you're like, oh, he must have broke a string. There's actually a method behind most of the madness that I get up to. You know what would not work?
A capo. Oh.
I don't know. We're going to finish the song that way. Here comes this cello solo. Find me a queen without a king. They say she plays guitar and cries and sings. Riding premiere in the footsteps of dawn. I'm trying to find a man who's never, ever, ever been born. Standing on a hill in my mountain of dreams. I'm telling myself it's not as hard. You don't have frets. Deal with it. Hard as it seems.
With open strings, though.
That's fine.
So I received probably the nerdiest question one of the nerdiest questions I've ever gotten in my duties at House of Musical Traditions answering email, which was, is this lap dulcimer, does it use equal temperament or just intonation? I don't even, I know vaguely what these two things are. I know, pianos are tuned in equal temperament, which is a thing that disagrees with, I don't know, if my cello is perfectly in tune with itself, it won't be in tune exactly with a piano. I don't, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I have no idea. I have to ask the maker.
And then there are accordions. Never give them time to think. Make them answer quick. Shine that bright white light in their face. You know only liars ever take time to think and never give them cash. 'Cause in God we trust. If you do your best, keep their change. A self-made man wouldn't ever need it. Never give them anything, better make them work. 'Cause idle hands and best intentions, that's a white man's perk. The devil's been building something, a Walmart down on the crossroads. The devil, he gave us Mexico. Built a big wall to keep him down in his hole, and that wall was built for demons and animals and thugs. It's sure ain't built for people, man. You walk 4,000 miles, a wall won't even slow you down. We never gave them anything, they had to get to work. 'Cause idle hands and best intentions, that's a white man's perk. Got a different brand of martyr, people down on their knees. They're not praying for redemption, they're praying we'll let them breathe. So you voted for the savior. He promised bright white cities filled with gold. There's fresh paint on blood in Washington, glistening in yellow in the middle of the road. And I don't buy your God can't hear you just 'cause you can't get into church. Though I guess it is the devil who promises knowledge, and omnipresent really is quite a very, very long word. And I can see these signs from heaven, along with everything we've done. I can live with most of my decisions, man. I think you're gonna burn for this one. We never gave them anything. They had to get to work. 'Cause idle hands and best intentions, that's a white man's perk. We got a different brand of martyr, and people down on their knees. I think we're way past redemption, and we're going to let them breathe. So I want to play those last two songs.
You do want to play? Okay, you don't want to just like stay on baritone for another song. Do you want me to go get?
I was going to go grab the seagull.
Yeah. Why don't I'll go grab it?
Okay, that works.
You talk to the nice people.
Thank you. 2022 has been an intense year. So it's been the last several years. Being human, it sort of brings up a lot of intense years. Just intrinsically, you know? I am so grateful to be reaching the end of another year. I'm amazed by the people that surround me and support me. I get to crowd surf over the spectacular talents and support and love of many, many, many people in so many different ways. And whether it's instituting musical traditions and being able to put on amazing shows, or focus music, and we sit in these board meetings arguing about what's the moral approach to music, or the open mics. Last night's open mic was one of the perfect ones. It was this beautiful thing where it did exactly what it's supposed to do. Old people were inspired by new people. New people were inspired and realized, holy shit, people who are 75 years old still have a lot to offer.
Yeah, sorry, something was up with the strap. I couldn't figure out.
All that being made possible by Dave Eisner. Dave Eisner is a weird cat, but he's a believer, and those are few and far between. I'm so grateful for the believers. He believes in the power of music, of bringing us together from very disparate backgrounds.
Yep.
The more I think about going back to touring and going places that we haven't been for a long time, that's something I was always very, very proud of, and always have been very proud of, is that ilyAIMY for 10 years toured. We didn't just go up and down the Blue East Coast, playing to people that agreed with our souls. We toured all across the country, into the red states and everywhere. And we're faced every day with the visceral knowledge that there are other humans, really good people, who disagree with me intensely in different ways. And for as much as I can think to myself, oh, well, they just don't know, the only way that you know is getting to meet other people. And we did a lot of that through our performances, through talking about our stories, through introducing people to the rest of the band. It's time to go and do that again, I guess. I'm pretty tired of having put my self-definition of being a touring artist, a musician, on pause. And not to say that I haven't been doing things that are worthwhile in the meantime.
You do other great and wonderful things, but
I miss our roads. There are highways out there not being worn down by me. I need to fix that problem. Oh wait, I wanted to be here first.
Yeah.
This song doesn't really have much to do with any of that, but it's a pandemic song. Dreamt I'd wed a cellist, Spartan, lithe, and kind. She'd work her fingers to the bone for a song. We'd meet someplace mundane and go someplace exotic. Deep inside the dream, our lives were flawless. We'd run off with the nouveau rich, but ain't life a bitch. I still penny pinch, I could barely save a dime. I've been rubbing up on poverty like a cat who's flirting hungrily, but deep inside the dream, our lives are flawless. Steady on, winter melts to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. The seasons, they don't mean anything, no. Steady gone, full circle back to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket and nothing up my sleeve. I dreamt there was a sickness. It took its toll upon the land. Couldn't wash our hands with our wedding bands. Chapping lips and fingertips, we stayed someplace mundane, cause any travel seemed exotic. And deep inside the nightmare, our lives were flawless. Steady on, winter melts to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. The seasons, they don't mean anything. Steady gone, full circle back to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket, but no one on my arm. You know how you forget all those names when you leave your bed. You just faintly remember to regret leaving something warm. You know how you forget all those dreams when you leave your bed. You just faintly remember to regret leaving something flawless. dreamt I left the city, but everyone was starving, Pharaoh. They'd kill you for a song. Masked faces, lowered eyes, and lips were so exotic. We're in danger for our lives when everyone is lawless, lawless, yeah. Steady on, winter melts to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. The seasons, they don't mean not a thing. Steady gone, full circle back to spring again. I got nothing in my pockets, and no one left to harm. I got no one left to harm. I got no one left to harm. Guitar's a lot bigger than the other.
Yeah. All right. I think we have one more for you this evening. And I don't know what's happening next week. It's the first week of the month, so we might have Heather. I don't know. But it'll be something. Some contingent of ilyAIMY.
Yeah, though we gave a week off to the VOM, it's so much fun to do these. I know we are planning on keeping them going even when we're on the road so far. We've already talked to the Kristen, Joylene, and Eric of The Honest Mistakes. So on our way back from Indiana, or from St. Louis, Missouri, and Indiana and all that, we will stop in at their place in Erie and we'll do a webcast from there. And, you know, there are worse ways to spend your night. I think I am tired of playing shitty bar gigs. Good bar gigs is a totally different story. They'll energize you. They will make you live your life again as if you were 22 years old. And they are a joy, and they are fun, and they're sweaty and gross. And we got a number of those on the calendar coming up, where they're just so frenetic and awesome. But shitty bar gigs, we don't need to play anymore. And we'd rather do a live from the lair instead, even if it happens to be Chris Eric's lair. I hear on good authority they will not make us play in the closet. It's probably one of the oldest songs. It's probably the oldest song still steady in rotation. There's worse things. Proved it. My guitar sounds better in the dark, like our faces, they are floating, souls protected. I think we think of better in the dark, and oh, knock out like a soaking. I'm spoiled by your fingers. Pray let me spoil you with mine. I'll be so kind. Expressing it's the tension of attention. Shame to let this one go all to waste and let the have-nots have too soon. Let my fingers do all the walking. Yeah, rip that off. Give me time, and that's what I'll be ripping off. No. All the time I'm thinking, I just let my body speak first. It's the forefront of hindbrain, it's the loudest of all my parts. And under cover of my sorrow, I'll get it all and stuck it down. I'll come to you for holding. Please let me in. And I'd write those songs if I could. You know, like Brian would, I'd compare you to a summer's day if I thought cliches. hold you up in darkness and light the night with all your flame. If you let me, I'm gonna take everything that I can. Serenade this blank brick wall again, the edge is blurring. The morning sun is here, the morning sun is here, it is burning. Time for me to be up and home again. Well, thank you for the time that you lose to me in spite of me. Well, all I can say is at least it's me, and I do not know the thoughts in charting. But I'm in the habit of spreading my mouth, oh so wide. Not like I kiss and tell, but what the hell? I simply kiss and stand and sing. Write those songs if I could, you know, I swear I would. I'm so angry every day, I'm never done fighting everything you are. Building wings up from the ribs, I give you everything that you need. Come off the new gas heat, I'll cut the lights and watch you shining. I'll keep you shining, oh, 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 oh. I'll keep you shining, oh, 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 oh. I'll keep you shining, oh, oh, oh. I'll keep you shining, shining. Sound better in the dark, that way you cannot see all of what is leaving me. I am the open, innocent, eyes so wide, and that's a rarity. I'm catching light, I'm trying to make it to the daylight streaks, and speak to me in Germany, will speak to me of your flight. I'm been down here in the Christmas lights, I'm been down here in your eyes. I'm getting looser in my thinking, I'm getting cooler every night. I'll play the game with it ended, if I could take everything and I just might. Write those songs if I could, you know, I swear I would. I'm so frightened every day, I'm never not running from everything you are. Building wings up from the ribs, I give you everything that you need. My bones, my breath, my teeth. I write those songs if you please. I'll keep you shining, oh, 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 oh. I'll keep you shining, oh, oh, oh. I keep you shining, oh, oh, oh. I keep you shining, oh, oh.
Ah, yes, the ilyAIMY underwear that has lyrics of that song on it. We'll see you in 2023, Yvonne.
Still like playing with me, dear. That's good for us. Keep young. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in for week 145, I think. I think this would have been week 144 of the VOM. And this is always a week in advance.
Okay.
But now it's going to be 2 weeks in advance because we're skipping it. I know.
Oh my gosh. I believe you. Have a happy new year, everybody. Have a safe New Year's Eve. And we will see you in 2023.
Play the thing again. The video? Yeah. Sorry, I'm very proud of it. I'm amused by it. It's at the bottom of the video overlays. Bottom of the video overlays. Keep scrolling, baby. There we go. Oh, yeah.
Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. ilyAIMY.
Friday the 13th. Waiting. Friday the 13th. ilyAIMY. Waiting. Not well waiting. Come to the show. Come to the show. ilyAIMY.
I'm a little dizzy.
I didn't
now.
notice Will Wheaton in there the first time.
Well, it's not Wheaton. It's not Will Wheaton. It's Wheaton, Maryland. Anywho.
Good night, everybody. See you next year.
I'm a little out of breath. I can't. ilyAIMY. Friday the 13th. Cha-cha-cha.